It does not require many words to speak the truth. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I may not remember. Involve me, and I'll understand. How smooth must be the language of the whites when they can make right look like wrong and wrong like right. I am poor and naked, but I am the chief of the nation. We do not want riches, but we do want to train our children right. Riches will do us no good. We could not take them with us to the other world. We do not want riches. We want peace and love. Among the Indians there have been no written laws. Customs handed down from generation to generation have been the only laws to guide them. Everyone might act different from what was considered right did he choose to do so, but such acts would bring upon him the censure of the nation. This fear of the nation's censure acted as a mighty band, binding all in one social, honorable compact. What is life? It is the flash of a firefly in the night. It is the breath of a buffalo in the wintertime. It is the little shadow which runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. Be aware of the man who does not talk, and the dog that does not bark. When you know who you are, when your mission is clear, and you burn with the inner fire of unbreakable will, no cold can touch your heart, no deluge can dampen your purpose. You know that you are alive. Old age is not as honorable as death, but most people want it. Even a small mouse has anger. Don't be afraid to cry. It will free your mind of sorrowful thoughts. Grown men can learn from very little children, for the hearts of the little children are pure. Therefore, the Great Spirit may show to them many things which older people miss. Children learn from what they see. We need to set an example of truth in action. Only when the last tree has died, and the last river has been poisoned, and the last fish been caught, will we realize we cannot eat money. All plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. In age, talk; in childhood, tears. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall into the river. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Man's law changes with his understanding of men. Only the laws of the Spirit remain always the same. I have seen that in any great undertaking, it is not enough for a man to depend simply upon himself. There is no death, only a change of worlds. You already possess everything necessary to become great. All dreams spin out from the same web. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Day and night cannot dwell together. One finger cannot lift a pebble. Remember that your children are not your own, but are lent to you by the Creator. He who will do great things should not attempt them all alone. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. Those that lie down with dogs get up with fleas. When you were born, you cried, and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Force, no matter how concealed, begets resistance. Our first teacher is our own heart. Everyone who is successful must have dreamed of something. Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect. You have to look deeper, way below the anger, the hurt, the hate, the jealousy, the self-pity, way down deeper where the dreams lie. Son, find your dream. It's the pursuit of the dream that heals you. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. When the earth is sick, the animals will begin to disappear. When that happens, the warriors of the rainbow will come to save them. You can't wake a person who is pretending to be asleep. Life is not separate from death. It only looks that way. Everything on the earth has a purpose, every disease an herb to cure it, and every person a mission. This is the Indian theory of existence. When we show our respect for other living things, they respond with respect for us. Before eating, always take time to thank the food. If we wonder often, the gift of knowledge will come. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. All who have died are equal. Treat the earth well. It was not given to you by your parents. It was loaned to you by your children. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. One does not sell the land people walk on. The ground on which we stand is sacred ground. It is the blood of our ancestors. We know our land have now become more valuable. The white people think we do not know their value, but we know that the land is everlasting, and the few goods we receive for it are soon worn out and gone. This war did not spring up on our land. This war was brought upon us by the children of the Great Father, who came to take our land without a price, and who, in our land, do a great many evil things. This war has come from robbery, from the stealing of our land. We must protect the forests for our children, grandchildren, and children yet to be born. We must protect the forests for those who can speak for themselves, such as the birds, animals, fish, and trees. A frog does not drink up the pond in which it lives. They have assumed the names and gestures of their enemies, but have held on to their own secret souls. And in this there is a resistance and an overcoming, a long outwaiting. I have learned that the point of life's walk is not where or how far I move my feet, but how I moved in my heart. Our job is to be an awake people, utterly conscious, to attend to our world. There is but one secret to success: never give up. This time they will find the path to love and to acceptance. This time she will know and understand the secrets of his heart as well as those of her own. The Holy Land is everywhere. There is a power in nature that man has ignored, and the result has been heartache and pain. So long as mists envelop you, be still. Be still until the sunlight pours through and dispels the mists, as it surely will. Then act with courage. I do not think the measure of a civilization is how tall its buildings of a concrete are, but rather how well its people have learned to relate to their environment and fellow men. I don't want to settle. I love to roam over the prairies. There I feel free and happy. But when we settle down, we grow pale and die. May the stars carry your sadness away. May the flowers fill your heart with beauty. May hope forever wipe away your tears. And above all, may silence make you strong. Hold on to what is good, even if it's a handful of earth. Hold on to what you believe, even if it's a tree that stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Go forward with courage. When you are in doubt, be still and wait. When doubt no longer exists for you, then go forward with courage. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. They are not dead, who live in the hearts they leave behind. Most of us do not look as handsome to others as we do to ourselves. We always return to our first loves. When the white man discovered this country, Indians were running it. No taxes, no debt. Women did all the work. White man thought he could improve on a system like this. A good soldier is a poor scout. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. Our first teacher is our own heart. One rain does not make a crop. What the people believe is true. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest.